Why do men have to initiate everything? Why is the thing for dating these days, if a man isn't doing everything, he's not interested in you? A lot of women say that you're not supposed to show your emotions or show that you like a man until he shows it first. Some people say a relationship or dating a man will only work if he's head over heels in love with you first and then you show him love. Some people say you need to be a mean girl in order for a man to like you. Be mean to him and then you'll get him, sis. Like, be mean. Like, men like to chase mean girls. Like, men love when you don't like them. So if you love a man, don't say it. Don't show it. Don't act like you love him. Don't show him that you love him. Don't check up on him. Don't text good morning first. Don't do any of that. You just need to be really mean and be stuck up, and then the man will love you, and then the man will fall for you. And then if you are the type of female that shows that affection and that love and that reciprocated energy, you're somehow dumb. And you're a pick-me for doing that. And oh, that's the reason why he did you wrong. Are y'all okay? Like, are y'all okay? If I like somebody, I'm gonna show them that I like them. I'm not gonna move heaven and earth for that person when I just met them, but dang. And we're talking for like 2 months, and I see he having a rough day, I'm gonna buy him lunch. If I'm out at the store and I see something that I think my man would like, I'm gonna buy it for him and give it to him just because. It's like y'all are keeping score. Like, everything is, oh, give and take, or take, or oh, if he don't do this, don't do that. Make sure he's paying for everything. He needs to be paying for your nails, your toes, your hair. He needs to be doing everything for you, and all you have to do is be a mean girl, and everything's gonna be okay. Like, just be mean to him, girl. That's how you get him. Seriously, are y'all okay? Everything is about keeping score. Everyone's afraid to show affection. Everyone's afraid to be open with their feelings. Everyone's afraid to reciprocate energy. And then you wonder why nothing is working out. No one's getting married. There's so many broken homes. People are getting cheated on. People are doing all this crazy stuff, when all you have to do is be yourself, bro. Like, be yourself. How are you going to find the right one if you're not being yourself? If you think that she looks pretty or he looks handsome, tell them. If you woke up that morning and you want to text him good morning, even though he didn't text you back last night, just say good morning. Hope you slept well. Like, why does everything have to be about, oh, if you do this, then you're chasing? Isn't the idea to, like, be in love and, like, get there one day? Like, why is everything, I don't know, like, this is weird and I hate it here.
What's poppin', partners? It's JB2 Raw back in motion with another video, man. The lies that have been told to women have been getting told to them since the beginning of time. Feminism, along with everything that this woman just said in this video, is a representation or duplication of the serpent and Eve back in the garden and what they was on. Feminism represents what the serpent was saying, the words of the serpent, and of course Eve represents, obviously, women. Now, she did speak a mouthful, you know what I'm saying? This society has taught women how to not reciprocate anything. They don't feel like they have to reciprocate anything. Yes, my shirt is made like this. Like, I was looking at my shirt, oh, you need to iron your shirt or straighten out your collar. It's made like this, fool. This side's supposed to be like that too, but whatever. But anyways, what this society has taught women is that you don't have to reciprocate anything, and you can still get what you please from a man. And it just simply doesn't work that way. It doesn't work out like that. You know what I'm saying? It never will. And there are multiple factors, or a multitude of factors, that issue into why this is so. Number one being a woman's mindset. That's not the number one thing on the list. I think is simps. That's number two. And three, the society. All of those go hand in hand with how these women mindsets are nowadays. You know what I'm saying? Society meaning, you know, propaganda, feminism, all that. All the ideologies that they try to have women follow. You know, and they also try to dress up these things to give them some allure, some type of appeal, so that, you know, the words that they speak to women and things of that nature. And they use men to do it, aka simps, to tell them lies, because, you know, women love those sweet lies. But anyways, man, I want to talk about the woman's mindset first. Well, women, where they go wrong from the start is, well, most women, they've never sat and reflected on what they can bring to a man's life, what they can offer to a man, what type of value they could provide, what type of enhancements that they can implement within a man's life. They've never sat down and just thought about it and brainstormed like, they've never done it because of all the lies that this society has pushed within their heads. Women don't work on themselves. Most women feel like they don't have to work on themselves. You know what working on yourself takes? Self-reflection. Yeah, women don't do that. They don't sit back and reflect on the things in life, not even with just men, but in other areas, you know what I'm saying, that will make them a better person, make them a better whatever, mother, wife, girlfriend, friend, business partner, whatever. They never just sit back and think about it. Now, a business partner, a woman might sit back and think about it for some money. She might sit back and think like, okay, maybe I need to fix this, that, and the third. She'll do it for money. You dig what I'm saying? But she's not going to do it for the various relationships and situations that she has in her life. And that's called narcissism. Oh, there go that word. There go that word. But anyways, women's minds are, narcissism has most of these women's mind in shackles, in chains. You know what I'm saying? Narcissism is Debo, and the minds of the woman is red, knocking the hell out of their minds. And they, some women may think that, since they don't have anything now to offer, then that they can't really offer anything. You can sit back and reflect the same way you can sit back and reflect on the things that you can provide, or, bring to a man's life. It's the same way you can sit back and reflect on what things you can learn, skills, talents, gifts, abilities, you know what I'm saying, duties and things of that nature. The same way you can sit back and reflect on the things that you do have is the same way you can sit back and reflect on the things that you can learn, that you can gain. So it's no excuse whatsoever. See, they don't sit back and think due to pride and narcissism, which is pride and narcissism. They go hand in hand. You know what I'm saying? Narcissism is a piece of the pride pie. You know what I'm saying? So it's like they don't sit back and, reflect. And whenever they do try to sit back and reflect, you have outside noise going into their minds, into their ears. You know what I'm saying? And sometimes that outside noise sometimes that noise can come from the inside. Why he can't accept me as I am? I don't got to bring that. Why I got to bring something to the table? He doesn't like his mother. He must be GAY. They start telling themselves that, or they hear it from the outside, other people, things of that nature, and it just starts them over at zero, below zero actually. They're in the negatives, women that think like that. They're in the negatives. They don't start at zero, you know what I'm saying? Because they got this goddess complex programming that have been placed upon their minds, which is what all this narcissism and pride and entitlement, all that stuff is wrapped into that goddess complex. They think they're goddesses. Even if they tell you, I love God, I love whatever they believe in, you know what I'm saying? They think that they're a goddess. That's why they feel like they are entitled to not having to bring you anything, and to not having to do anything for you. You know what I'm saying? They are the table. They don't even understand that they're calling themselves a god. A lot of y'all may see this as the biggest issue within, the woman or whatever the case may be. I don't see it as the biggest issue. I see simps being the biggest issue ever since the beginning of time. Look at what Adam did. And plenty of other guys that just, followed their woman's lead. I find that to be the biggest problem, because no matter what mindset women had, if there weren't any men that simped out here, you know what I'm saying, they gave women things that they didn't earn, that followed behind their woman, that were in non-reciprocal relationships to where the woman didn't really give him none. She probably gave him some sex in return, but that's it. That's it. If it wasn't simps out here doing that, then it wouldn't exist. You know what I'm saying? Though that mindset that they have, that would be demolished. It would be completely obliterated, because why have this mindset if nobody's ever gotten anything out of it? If there weren't any simps that existed, I'm not saying you should go put your hands on harm simps and nothing like that. I'm not saying that. If simps did not exist, then that mindset of women would not exist. Because then all this so-called treatment, and I'm the table and I don't got to bring nothing to a man's life, why can't he just accept me as I am, and blah, 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 blah. They wouldn't have got anything from it. They wouldn't know a woman that would have got anything from it. Neither would they have gotten anything from it. So it wouldn't exist whatsoever if it wasn't for simps. It exists because they know somebody that done got something out of a simp that they didn't earn. They know somebody that has been in a horrible relationship with someone, no matter how much that guy thought that relationship, how good he thought it was, that relationship. He didn't get anything in return outside of intimacy, probably. You know what I'm saying? Companionship, which is beneath beneath the bare minimum. You know what I'm saying? Or beneath the average input that a woman is supposed to be able to bring to a man's life. Yeah, man, if it wasn't for simps, it wouldn't exist. You know what I'm saying? That mindset would be completely obliterated, because they would be doing it in vain. It would be for nothing. You don't know anyone that has ever gotten anything out of this. So why even have the mindset? Simps make it possible is what I'm saying. Simps make it possible. So that's number one. The society isn't the number one reason, it's simps. The woman's mindset isn't the number one reason, it's simps. The woman's mindset comes number two, society comes number three. Because there's women in this society, they may be far and few in between, a needle in the haystack or whatever the case may be. But it's women of this society, no matter how much they try to plant their bad seeds on the minds of women, they will never have that mindset. They might be extremely rare, but they're out here. It might be about three of them. All three of them, they out here somewhere. So society comes number three. Yeah, so it's simps that are in non-reciprocal relationships, that give women things that they did not earn, that worship women, that never hold women accountable, etc., etc. Simps deter that horrendous mindset that women have from being obliterated. They deter that from being obliterated. Us men, us real men, strong masculine men, and I mean strong in spirit, strong in masculinity. You know what I'm saying? Listen, man, us men, we just sitting back. We just done adapted, man. We just sitting back. All we got to do is continue to sit back while our counterparts continue to disregard what we say, of course, as they act like it's not knowledge, and things of that nature all over YouTube and other sectors and things of that nature. They give out information on the type of woman that we like, the type of woman that they should be. You know what I'm saying? We're not just pulling things out of our butts, telling them that, a real woman would do this for me. A real woman would do that, and we're just making up things to try to, have our own ears tickled and our own egos pleased and all of that, man. We tell them real stuff without all the narcissism and entitlement and pride that they have. But all we got to do is just sit back and wait, because eventually things will boil over and there won't be anyone to stop it, which will then lead to haughty, prideful, single women begging and pleading to be under a man's care. It's in the scriptures for you brothers that believe in the Bible. I'm one of those brothers. You know what I'm saying? It's in the scriptures that the Most High said he will make us a covering, something that's more precious than gold. You know what I'm saying? Meaning there won't be anything that could compare to how women see us. They're not saying, the Most High is not saying, gold as in money. He's not saying gold as in a precious commodity. He's saying gold as in the precious commodity. That's what we will be in the upcoming days. So just wait it out. Just wait it out. Just wait it out. Continue handling our business, but trying to become better men in every facet and aspect and spectrum of our lives and of manhood, period. So make sure y'all keep the Most High first as well at all times. Stay up, stay strong, and stay out the way. It's JB2 Raw, man. If you got any truth, knowledge, or even a chuckle from this video, feel free to like, share, turn on your post notifications, subscribe to the channel, man, and let me know how you feel about the topic or what I said or what the topic is about. I said that twice in the comments. Until next time and all the time, man. Peace.